You ready to get goofy, Crevonte?
Of course. Something wrong here.
Well, now that's goofy.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Welcome, good people, to Goofies of the Week, sponsored by the Flex Zone. Appreciate you guys for giving me a little bit of time to let me tell the good people what I thought was goofy this week. Listen, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Oh, wait. First things first. You already know I have two levels of goofy. I have the high level of goofy, where we have to congregate and figure out what the hell is going on. Why are we here? How do we get here? How do we get out of here? Now, I have low level goofy as well, which is, we laugh about it, we kiki, in the hopes that we do not get to a higher level of goofiness dealing with this situation. So, I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's getting late and I'm tired. Y'all already know what the goofy of the week is. My gosh, Byron, I don't know. I don't know, Byron, I don't know if we're allowed to show that video, but God dog it. These people try to jump Cam
We
Newton.
showing it. We showing it. I don't care. We showing it. Damn it.
These
showing
boys,
it.
I don't care.
These boys forgot to. I guess they forgot Cam Newton was a football player because they tried to jump on my man Cam at his own event and got severely dealt with. And again, I don't know if you ever seen any of Cam Newton's highlights, but Cam Newton's a big guy. Cam Newton's a strong guy. Now, Cam Newton is a quarterback, but he's nothing to sneeze at. He's been run. Hey, yo. That's how they look. That's how they look coming out the. Cam Newton is a former football player. I don't know if I'm saying. I guess he technically didn't retire yet, but we'll say he's a former football player. So, which means he's still. He's still in better shape than the average person. And
he gave him that old Undertaker toss. Like,
my gosh, yo, he's in better shape than most people walking this earth. Cause I'm sure he still works out from time to time. But God dog it, he'd have had people in the headlock. He'd have holding people off. It's at least 3-4 of them. And they can't do nothing with Cam. They can't do nothing with him. Look, they can't do nothing with him. Cam was nowhere near getting close to the ground. And if y'all notice, if y'all take a closer look, his hat did not move at all. His hat didn't move not one bit, not one iota. And there was multiple grown men trying to take this grown man down, and they couldn't do nothing with that man or his hat. You'd have thought that damn hat was tattooed on, sewed on, or something, and it didn't move at all. You'd have thought if after the fight you couldn't even tell that he was in a scuffle. You couldn't even tell that he had got jumped. You couldn't even tell that he was in a fight or a kerfuffle. None of it. And I just want to say, people better stop messing with these athletes. They work out for a living. That's what I want everybody to understand. These athletes work out for a living. They get paid to keep their bodies in tip-top shape so they can perform at the optimum level so they can continue to make money and continue their career. That's how it goes. So for you and 2 or 3 of your closest friends to think that y'all could just jump on, of all people, Cam Newton, who played at 6'6", about 240, 250?
It's like 6'5", 250 at least.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We talking about he's basically LeBron. He was basically LeBron and out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And for you to even think that you can do anything with that man is crazy and goofy beyond belief. Now, on the flip side, I did hear that there was a lot of trash talking on both sides. And I'm hearing on the streets because the video didn't come out let me say, I didn't see the video the about what happened previous, like right before that video came out, the main one. Apparently, there was brothers that was taking part in the 7-on-7 tournament, which I might add again that it was Cam Newton's tournament. It was Cam Newton's event for the good people of Atlanta, Georgia. But he got into it with one of the cats that was participating in the 7-on-7. And on the professional side of the game, he probably should have just sent your man's home. He should have just sent your man's home instead of going back and forth with him. And that's what I say for Cam on the professional side of things. This is your face. This is your brand. You know what I'm saying? You the only one there that got something to lose. Everybody else there is trying to get to where you were. So Cam had everything to lose there. And he stooped down to the level of the other people involved and got into the and got into the goofy situation that he is in now. Now, that is what I will say about the negative of Cam Newton. But God dog, Cam Newton can still go. I don't know if they thought because of his style that he was sweet for it. If it wasn't his hat, was it how he wears clothes? That they must have thought he was sweet. But my thing is, he's Cam Newton. We've seen Cam. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
The types of things we've seen Cam Newton do to defenders on the actual football field, the professional football field, and the college football field. Why would you even think that you can go toe to toe with anything that he got going on? Like, why would you even think that? And I just think it's very, very, it's goofy on everybody's part, but my gosh, it's especially goofy for the gentleman that thought they can jump Cam Newton. I don't know if y'all saw it. There was many different videos from different angles, and there was one where one of the guys came up and hit Cam Newton like twice. Did not phase him. He continued to keep the man in the headlock and get your man's out of here. Toss him. You want some too? Like he looked like a man amongst boys.
He was.
He looked like the bully on the playground, except he was being bullied. All goofy. Very, very, very goofy, beyond goofy. And let this be a lesson to the good to the good people on Will Smith's internet. All right. Don't mess with these athletes. And specifically, do not mess with football players. Because again, that strength does not go away after you stop playing. It does not. Now, Cam Newton's in the realm of having grown man strength on top of being a football player. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. It was at least I lost count. I couldn't really tell. I can't tell it was 3, 4, or 5 people, but either way, it didn't matter because Cam Newton couldn't have been moved. His hat couldn't have been moved. His clothes couldn't have been moved. It didn't matter. But next time, I also, one more thing. Security. What are we doing? What are we doing? Security. Where you at? What we doing? Cam Newton, what is he paying y'all for? How is this happening? So all goofy all around, but specifically them brothers that thought they could do anything to that brother Cam Newton. And Cam Newton out there standing on business. You understand? Business, not business, business.
Bidden.
You understand? And I don't know. I don't know who they thought they were dealing with, but Cam Newton quickly reminded them that I'm not him, and I'm not him to mess with. I'm the other him. You know what I'm saying? The game changer, right, guys? He is the game changer, and that's what he did. He was managing them just like this, tossing them. He was managing. He did a good job managing them brothers and keeping them at bay. But y'all know my line. There's a thin line between goofy and great, and them brothers that thought they could deal with Cam Newton are on the wrong side of it. Y'all got to do better. Got to do better.
Oh, gosh. Something wrong here.
Well, now that's goofy.
Thank you, Crevonte,
I don't
for
get it.
those goofies of the
I don't
week.
get it either.
Drizzy Dre, how are you feeling as we head into episode 430? And anything you want to touch on before we get out of here? And what can they expect as we close out Sports and Blackness and head towards March, which is what? Women's History Month,
Women's
right?
History Month. So, great guest for our Sports and Blackness series that we've had. I'm really as always proud of the guests that we were able to have, especially being that both were part of the greatest fraternity. As I always like to remind people, the greatest fraternity known to mankind is Kappa Alpha Psi. Brian and our good brother Aaron Eben. So great to have them on. We're definitely going to have them back on for the clothing line. We've seen some people talk. Paul, you said that you want to get those shoes. Yeah, they are some dope shoes to get. So shout out to everybody that we had. And next month, looking forward to Women's History Month. We got some really good guests on deck. So I'm really excited for that. And just continue to do what we do, man, here on the Flex Zone as we are Women's History Month on the road to WrestleMania. You got March Madness. You got NBA playoffs seeding coming up. Opening day. So it's a lot about to happen in March, for real. So I'm really, really excited. We always talk about whether or not this is the best time in sports, or is it around like October. But March is always definitely March gives October a run for its money because of all the great sports that's about to happen.
Co-founder, executive producer, Man Without Nicknames, Andre Melton.